The History of Atomic Structure by Kate and Evie. The idea of an atom generated around 2500 years ago by two scientists called Democritus and Leucippus. They took a loaf of bread and sliced it in half, then in half and so on. They discovered that they would somehow get to a point where the matter could no longer be halved, which is called an atom, meaning indivisible in Greek. Then a scientist named John Dalton, almost 2 millennia later, created the first ever symbol for an atom. He also discovered that atoms could combine together into what he named molecules and compounds, which he also created symbols for. Then, Ernest Rutherford created a different model in 1911, also known as the plum pudding model. He learned that the atom contains a nucleus, but couldn't prove if it had a negative or positive charge. Afterwards, there was the Bohr model in 1913, where Niels Bohr discovered shells and that the electrons orbited the atom. Then there was more information found about protons and neutrons by James Chadwick and Ernest Rutherford, who we heard about earlier. Erwin Schrödinger created the quantum mechanical model in the 1920s. He said how atoms don't orbit the nucleus, but instead buzz around it instead. This then brings us back to the standard, modern-day model we are familiar with today. This model contains electrons which orbit the nucleus, which contains protons and neutrons. The end. Thank you for watching.